Monday, YouTube. I was talking to one of my leaders in our group, and one of the things we were talking about was, recruiting agents on direct mail marketing campaigns, how challenging it is. And, I have a lot of experience in direct mail. If you watch one of the other videos I dropped earlier in the week, over the weekend, in fact, I talked about direct mail, how challenging it was for us and how it pushed us into telephone sales. But I want you to listen to me for a little bit if you're watching this video. And if you're watching it, chances are you're interested in learning more about telephone sales and really exploring working remote from your home, which is cool. But at the same time, you're looking at, going to work for a company that's doing this face-to-face, and they're, doing direct mail. Well, if they haven't really talked to you exactly, how direct mail campaigns work, let me explain it to you. If you're starting today as your day one, they're going to pretty much let you know that you're going to invest into direct mail campaigns where you're sending out a piece of mail, whether it's a letter, a personalized note with your picture on it, either way. But they're going to charge you approximately $400 to send 1,000 pieces of mail to the neighborhood that you want to work in. Just think about that. $400. And right off the top, it's going to be recommended that you send out at least 10,000 records, at least 10,000. So right off the top, you're going to have to come out of pocket to pay the direct mail company $4,000 just so they can send the piece of mail out, print out the paper, and send it in the mail. And then you got to wait. And how long do you got to wait? You can start seeing mail returned back to you on those pieces 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and within 6 weeks of that moment that you mailed out those pieces, you should be able to have a good idea of what your response rate is. Now, there's no guarantee on the response rate. In some states, it can be 1%, others, it can be maybe over 1%. But in most cases, based on the numbers, you're going to look at something under 1%. So do the math. If you send out 10,000 records and 1% of them respond by sending that direct mail back to you, that's 100 leads, which comes out to $40 per lead. If the response is half of 1%, now your lead cost is $80 per lead, and you get the drift. On top of that, you still got to wait 2-3 weeks before you start seeing that come back. And that can be, challenges for agents. In the meantime, agents also are able to maybe buy internet leads, for a low cost just to fill in the gap, or agents are recommended that they go out and talk to friends and family to sell them insurance as they're waiting for that direct mail to come back. Direct mail is very challenging, it's very expensive. And if you're not conscious of that, you're really going to struggle. On the other hand, when you go with the telephone sales, you're going to learn a skill maybe you've never done before. But once you go and learn that new skill set, you're not going to have to invest $4,000 into direct mail. All you do is jump on a CRM, have 10 states minimum, and your phone number is going to start ringing. Your cell phone is going to start ringing. Your office line is going to start ringing of people that have been double verified to talk to you about burial insurance. Hey, selling insurance face-to-face is really easy. but compared to the phones, it's really easy. And I did it for a long time. But it's not easy when you can't get consistent leads in the place where you want to work at. It's not easy when your direct mail response rate is so unpredictable, you don't know what your cost is. That's not easy. But it's easier to learn a new skill, get better at it, pay the price, and be able to cover 10 states nationwide and lower your cost per acquisition. And that's exactly what we did. And you know, today when we recruit, that's what we tell agents. And I see a lot of agents in the field right now that are struggling and they're having a hard time with the fact of being invested in direct mail every week. And a lot of companies don't provide a fixed lead cost. Not many do. In fact, most of them don't. They put all the risk on you. So if there's a response, hurrah. If there's none, it's on you. So again, if you know what I'm talking about and you'd love to consider the phone business, give me a call. I'll be more than happy to show you exactly what I do. Peace.